Okay. You've pulled the harness off. You can just put that up there out of the way somewhere, I guess. Right. Up there. What I have done for shipping is I put 2 screws into this on these brackets here, you'll see. So I pull this one out. Right, you may want to put the screw back in when you put the game board in if you don't plan on doing TG recordings. And then there's another one down here, again for shipping. Don't lose these, just throw them in there somewhere. All right, the game is not going to fall out or anything. It is resting on this piece of wood down here in a groove. This is how it would normally be mounted. So there's the screws. We just put them in here, out of the way. What I have done with the board to make it easy, because it's so tight in there to get the board out, what I have done is, let me back up just a bit more. There are brackets up here. Okay. Actually, also I want you to see that there's very, very tight space between the board and the frame of the monitor. You want to be very careful with this. Remember this, you break it, you break it. I can't come help you. You know. Okay. Get it from under here. Grab it from here. Pull it straight up. Right? Okay, to unhook. Be very careful. Slide it out. Nice and straight. And that's how you get the board out. And of course, when you do your TG thing, again, you have to record what kind of board it is, the dipset settings. Then you have to film all the ROMs and then turn it over. And again, there's more ROMs on this side, and there's the other ones. They want you to videotape that. Okay, this is the CPU side, and this is the video board. They call this the video board. This is responsible for making the video on the screen. These are heat sinks. They're very important. You knock one of these off, and you turn this machine on, garbage. It'll fry. You have to be careful not to knock these off. And this goes towards the inside here. So when you're putting this game back in, be careful. Don't hit it against the wood. So again, like I find easiest is hold from the bottom, hold from the top, you know. Go in, very careful. Okay. That slides in, that slides in. All right. We're in, and at the bottom here is a groove. I just dropped it in. I don't know if you can see the groove. See, I slide it up a bit. See, there's a groove there in the wood, and there's a, you know, the metal. And you get it in the groove, you're in. See, that's why I put the screws in for shipping. It would just fall out. I mean, if this game is not going to move from your house, you can leave it like that. This is fine. You take the cable, part side key. All right, stick it on, and that's it. You're done. You can go back to doing more record attempts or playing it or whatever. So that's that. Let's see. Power on. Switch. We're good to go. I mean, this is one very important thing, is taking this game in and out. It's most easiest to grab like this. Like I said, don't grab inside, you know, grab here, pull straight up. Oh, it's on, okay. And slide it out very carefully. My suggestion, I'll turn it off here. My suggestion is when you do that for your record attempt, you have to, when you're videotaping, you have to come from the front of the machine around to the back of the machine with 2 players on. So, and they have to be able to hear the 2 players. Why, I don't know. I guess just to show that it is still, the game is still playing, and that it should be playing from this board. When you get to the back, switch the game off, unplug it. I would unplug it. I don't trust this switch 100%. Or either that or pull the plug here from the power supply. That's another way if you can't reach the plug. Undo your harness. Always this side first, I guess. Alright, undo your harness. Slide the game board out very carefully. And again, because of parts like this, these break easy, and you don't want to knock these off. You can rest the board against the machine on an angle like this. This is one way to videotape it without causing yourself too much aggravation. And then of course you can turn it around and lean it again just carefully like this and videotape the other side. You get the idea? Okay. So I will put it back. Put it back in. So you get the idea. These are these slide in behind like this on here. So when you get in there, it's easy. Once you get in there, just rest it flush against the wood and then come straight down. So, and you're locked in like that. So we'll get it back in. Nice and careful. Oh, I missed the back one. Okay, I got it. Make sure you have lots of light. Oh, I'm half blind anyhow, but there you go. Key. You can't screw this up. You can't put it the wrong way, but it's easy if you look first. I try to make everything so I'm not saying you don't know what you're doing, but first timer, you don't want to screw up for sure, right? Okay. Power plugs on. Power on. Oh, the switch was on, see? There you go. There are the things that you have to remember most. The board coming in and out, not to damage the board, not to damage the monitor with the plug, this plug here. There was a second plug. This was for the marquee, which is also 110 volts, but I covered it just in case someone decides to plug a 120 volt computer in there or something that uses 120 volts. Again, you don't want to do that. This is all belongs to itself, nothing else. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'll go to the website and I'm going to pick up the rule book and show you. I've done it many times, how to go about recording a game and making it official.